Backstage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about? Hey,
If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK, shoot solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And the lame nigga fall for 'em and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a piece whole. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
These motherfuckers got scraps too, don't get caught lacking. Y'all seen these old cowboy movies? You go to the bar, nigga, you about to get tried. You go out in the bar, you got that drinking with your brothers and that shit, then you about to get tried out here, but don't be caught lacking. Don't kill your brother off some bullshit, man. Don't hurt your people, man. This is for protection only, man. I got family out this bitch, man. I got brothers out this bitch. I got to protect. Somebody trying to run up on us. We lacking. What we gonna do? Fight a nigga with a machine gun? Now we're gonna bust your ass. We'll cut your head out and bring it back to the Lord, man. UPK shit, man.
Hey, man.
She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman. They say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, run it up. Come in fast, girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me. I pull over lines. I'm a judo with a nigga pride. I'm just like a lion. Want my woman cook, clean, fuck, and shut the fuck up, yeah. I got bigger problems to worry about than you in adultery. But shit, you know you ain't going nowhere. Hey, checking my mood with the bass. Try to walk to the place. Ice on me, come and skate. You really a hoe wanna escape. Yeah, we up, fish your face. Or outwork me, what you think? Pretty girl, good taste. Wanna know all my traits. You know I'm on attention. I'm James Brown to the Israel. Bullets long, yeah, extensions. The nigga hate what they mention. I pull up how I'm gifted. I'm Mike Jackson with the fist. Beat it like I'm Thriller. She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence, say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman, they say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing, I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I judge you, I run it up. Coming fast, girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, bitch, you basic. If you don't want a South Coast nigga, you just a ranking. And really, you ain't even damn exquisite, and bitch, you fake it. Wanna rush a dog seat nigga in the picture I painted. And I mean, everywhere I say T, I give you some flavor. But I guess you ain't even wanna take it, bitch, you outdated. And you done gave it up for some paper, you just like your main man. Start with 3 damn baby daddies, spit what you thinking. You were thinking with your damn bars, huh? You the type motherfucker wanna pull up, how the fuck when the fall, huh? Then beat it from the back, no damn attack, it was just for lunch, huh? Dirty damn bot pussy bitch, wanna talk shit on the low, huh? Want this everybody with, cause you don't even know how they say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence, say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman, they say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing, I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I judge you, I run it up. Come me fast, girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, dance. On the low, trying to get right with the preacher, probably on the low, huh? What the fuck you talking about, girl? You already know what the fuck we on, huh? We ain't passing down, bitch, but you get right, what you already know, huh?
Bitch, you know you look better with me, yeah.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, gird you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crack and take a knee on your neck, whisper and die. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear nigga than house nigga with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code, Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put billions of my
Should a murderer
murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog.
It's a dog.
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 I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see the rhythm in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the brutal show, we can all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog.
It's a dog.
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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood cell. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Just dish served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog.
It's a dog.
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 Okay. All right, y'all, we back. Just a little bit of technical difficulties, but let's clap it up, y'all. Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is ISUPK. We started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. If it's not under Commanding General Yohana, you are not in the truth. Not in the truth at all. You are in a Christian camp, a Christian social club. That's what you are. That's what you're in. All right. The truth is in the ISUPK, the one original school of the priests.
That's right.
That's been passed down through generations and generations. All right. Like Commander General Yohana said, if you want to get the real, authentic, raw truth, you got to come into these classes, man. If you go to any other classes that's outside of these classes, man, look, hey, you getting watered down material.
Right.
Watered down material. All right. So, you know, we got the Passover coming up, April 4th. On a Saturday, April 4th, Saturday, and then you got the Feast of Unleavened Bread following the night after on the 5th. All right. Make sure y'all got y'all preparations. Don't forget to pay your fees too. That's the most important thing is paying your fees. All right. Pay them fees, man. Don't forget. You better not come down there and enjoy the brotherhood and sisterhood. And you know in the back of your mind, you ain't pay those fees. You know in the back of your mind, you know, you about to go buying all types. You about to buy you some chains, some grills. You about to go splurge on the gold ring. But you ain't paid them fees yet, man. I'm gonna look at you weird. Look at you weird. You know what I'm saying? Passover is a day that, you know, the Lord told us that we must celebrate because of the passing over of the death angel over the Israelites. We were spared during them rough times and that calamity that was happening to us through Pharaoh, that hard bondage that was happening through Pharaoh. Pharaoh made us, you know, eat dirt. I'm not saying literally, but that's how much oppression that we was going through in Egypt. And guess what? We're going through that very same oppression that we was experiencing in Egypt, and we're going through it right now. We're going through it right now. This is the land of the north. This is the new Egypt. And we call this the new Egypt because it's synonymous for bondage. Hey, what's going on, Shalom? What's up? America is the new Egypt, and it's synonymous for bondage. We served hard bondage in Egypt, and now we're serving hard bondage here in America right now. And anybody that say otherwise, you're an idiot. I'm sorry to say, you are an idiot, disgusting idiot. And then shout out, and look, I don't want to forget that as well, man. Shout out to Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls is in the class too as well. Let's clap it up real fast. Sioux Falls is here as well. All right. So if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm gonna answer them, but let's save it because we got a heavy topic that we got today. We're gonna go through some videos, we're gonna go through some articles, and you know, we're gonna talk about what's happening today. That's what these classes is about. You know, you can look at these classes as not only learning about the truth, not only learning about the Bible, but you can also utilize these classes to get the news. In some cases, some of you don't even watch the news, which is very important that you should watch the news, but you can tune into these classes and it's like watching the news. All right. We're going to scour the internet. We're going to scour the news. We're going to scour every outlet that we can to bring it to you. And we're going to talk about it here. This is the only space where we have the freedom to talk about anything. We're not, Jewish people don't run this show. The government don't run this show. We don't get paid. We don't have paid benefactors that tell us what we got to report on, that tell us what we can and can't say. We ain't Nick Cannon. We ain't Ice Cube.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not. What's the basketball player? The one that had the book. He posted the book on his page on Instagram.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. We're not Kyrie Irving. You understand? And here we're men of the Lord. And we're going to talk about whatever that, you know what I'm saying, is plaguing the earth, but that's plaguing our people. As tradition caused it years and years and generations ago. All right? So, Kanaya, Officer Kanaya, please, let's pull up that first story.
Sir.
Water, appreciate you. We're going to talk about the first story is about a man, right? It's about a man named Alvin Hosley. All right? A lot of you don't know him because, you know, he just showed up in the news recently. I didn't even know about it until I did some research and did some digging. Alvin Hosley used to be the admiral, the Navy admiral of the United States Southern Command, right? What he was in charge of, combat situations there in like the Caribbean, South America, different regions out south in the islands. Well, he received the order. This all happened last year, which is why this is how you know this is diabolical. I don't know if this is like worldwide news. Like we didn't know about this. He resigned officially last year in December. So what happened was he kind of like disobeyed an order from Trump and from the government. You understand? Look, we're going to read the article. I'm pretty sure this article is going to explain it, but let's go ahead and read the article.
Sir. This article is from NPR UWM 89.7. Says Admiral Alvin Hosley.
If you could you talk up a little bit, Baba Kusha?
Sir.
Water.
Says Admiral Alvin Hosley, who was overseeing the Venezuelan boat strike, steps down.
See, now this brother right here, he is a brother. He was overseeing Venezuelan boat strikes. So he was ordered to just target alleged cartel boats or drug smuggling boats. And it's a huge allegedly because they're not sure if the boats that they were shooting and unaliving practically innocent people, they don't know if these boats had any type of drugs on it. We know for a fact that America is trying to oppress our brothers in South America.
That's right.
It started with Cuba. It started with taking the boats, the petroleum, the oil boats, and snatching up the president of Cuba and his wife. It started with that. And then now what America's going to do is go all throughout the South America, and he's going to oppress our brothers, oppress our sisters. And right now they was targeting boats, Venezuelan boats that allegedly had drugs on the boats. Allegedly, because we don't know for a fact. Keep going.
Colonel sir. It says the admiral overseeing U.S. Southern Command is leaving as the Pentagon continues its attacks on small boats in the waters off Venezuela, claiming they are being used by drug traffickers.
How do they know that? How do you know that these boats are being used by drug traffickers? You think it's because they're Hispanic that they're drug traffickers automatically? Don't forget, remember Trump called Mexican people what the R word? The R word. He called them, how can I say it?
Rapist.
Yeah. I was trying to for sake of class and not being banned, I didn't want to say it, but the R word. Great. Sexually misconduct. But the R word though. So you can imagine how he feels about our brothers in Venezuela right now. You can imagine how he felt about our brothers in Cuba. He thinks we all just people that just involved in sexual misconduct, and also thugs and super predators and stuff like that. But the real super predator are white men.
That's right.
That's the real super predator. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on earth abused more children than white men.
That's right.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. There's no propaganda here. That's a fact. The Epstein files came out. We saw it. We saw that it's elite white men that's trafficking children as young as 9 years old. Hell, even babies.
Right.
And they're involved in sexual misconduct. White men are the number one in child, pornography? They're the number one. So if anybody's a super predator, it's you.
That's right.
If anybody has the number one list for sexual misconduct, it's you, Mr. White Man.
That's right.
It is you. But guess what? Since we live in a world that's upside down, they portray us as the bad guys and themselves the good guys. You know that because they make themselves Superman.
Right.
You go around saving the world. You're a man of steel, a man of honor. You don't have not 1 ounce of honor in you.
That's right.
Not one. What have the white man did on this earth that's honorable? Anybody in this classroom, troop in the thought, if you could, what has the white man done since they've been on this earth that was honorable? Name one.
Okay.
You said what? Say it in the mic. You said what?
Can't name out one thing. Sir.
He cannot name one thing. Officer Kanaya, name me one thing that made me one thing that the white man would be honorable for. One thing have they done while they was on this earth that was honorable? Name me one.
Can't name one thing either, sir.
Can't name one thing. Diana, name me one thing on this earth that the white man would be considered honorable for.
You know, sir.
If you could, just pass it the mic real fast.
You know, sir, come to think of it, and to be honest with you,
I
can't think of anything honorable that they ever done.
Not one of us can think of one honorable thing the white man has ever done on this earth. But we can name countless. We can name countless of things that the white man has been dishonorable for. Officer Kanaya, name some things. Name one thing that we consider how the white man can be dishonorable.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
He cover up the faces of the judges thereof.
Wrap it up. That's a good one. That's a good one. They have covered up the faces of the judges. Guess who the judges are? The judges are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native men.
That's
Native
right.
American men. We are the judges of this earth. But guess what? During the Renaissance period, they covered the faces of the real judges. They painted over they whitewashed and painted over the black images that we see all throughout Russia, throughout all of the world, and they are claiming to be them people. They are claiming to be those people. If I could, troop in the thought, name me one thing that the white man would be dishonorable for. One thing that they would be dishonorable for.
They're very dishonorable for raising taxes.
Raising taxes. Man, yeah, clap it up. Hey. That's another good one. That's another good one. This is how you know the Lord is super righteous. The Lord only wants 10%. 10% of whatever you make, whatever you bring into your household, the Lord wants 10% of it. Which 10% not a lot. Not a lot. But guess what? The white man wants damn near half of your money. He wants half of your check. He he even instills tax brackets. Tax brackets, depending on what tax brackets you in. You could be paying 12%. The higher you go in how much the higher the more money you make, you might be getting 24% taxed. The more money you make, you might be getting 36% taxed or more, depending on how much you make. But the Lord is so righteous, he required 10%. At this point, white man's just stealing money from you. At this point, they add so many taxes, Social Security. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to even get Social Security. What's the other one they call? FICA or whatever, FICA tax. What the hell is FICA tax? What the hell is FICA? I don't know. What the hell? We got state, federal tax, Medicaid, all types of manner of taxes. All types of manner of taxes. It's unnecessary.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
And on top of that, you can't even really buy anything outright, because if you buy if you buy a home, you still going to be paying property taxes after you've paid the home off.
That's diabolical. The point of that is control. The white man wants absolute control. Because you don't own the land, you own the house, but guess what? You don't own the land. You do not own the land. So they can keep charging you property tax. You done worked hard 30 years to pay off your house, and you're never going to own a house outright because you got to pay property tax. And it's millions of homes that's been foreclosed because they can't pay the property tax. And the property tax goes up every year. So imagine you finish paying off your taxes. No, not taxes. You finish paying off your home, and then you got to pay property tax. And then property tax, goes up every year. Sooner or later, you'll be paying $5,000 a year in property tax. More than that, probably. And then your home goes into foreclosure. And then guess what? Someone else will buy your home. And then the cycle repeats. We're dealing with professional con artists. We're dealing with professional thieves. Professional thieves. Professional thieves. And not only that, what you said was so heavy in the thought. You get paid, right? Your money get taxed. So you already got taxed one time with your money. Every time you go to the store to buy something, you're getting taxed as well. No matter what you buy, it's taxed. So you go to the store, buy a bubble gum, taxed. You go to the store, buy some pants, taxed. Buy some shoes, taxed. You want to go buy a movie, taxed. You want to go get your hair cut, taxed. Because they're going to tax it. Everything that you do, once you get your money, after it's been taxed the first time, will get taxed. Diabolical. Diabolical. But I don't want to stray too far from the top. Let's get back on this brother named Alvin Hosley. Alvin Hosley resigned. He was the commander of the U.S. Southern Command. He didn't agree with shooting boats, innocent boats with people on it, innocent people. So we know Trump got an order for them to shoot at Venezuelan boats that was allegedly carrying drugs on these boats. So innocent people were getting unalive. Alvin Hosley did not agree with it. He refused to obey this order. He refused. Now, let me tell you something, man. If you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American, whatever, you need to get out the military. Get out of the Army. I do not agree, or anybody in the ISU Canada, Commander General Yana, we do not agree with your being in the military. We don't agree. Why? First of all, remember, scriptures say, remember the days of old. We remember during World War I, where our people went over there and fight for America, and they came back home and they was burnt up in their uniforms. They was hung and they was set ablaze in their uniforms. We never forgot that. World War II, you know what I'm saying? They came home after fighting for America and risking their lives, risking their bodies for the sake of America. And guess what? They didn't get no benefits at all of what white soldiers received. White soldiers came back and received the GI Bill, which let them purchase homes, which helped them put the down payments on homes. Black people didn't get that. Hispanic people did not get that. We did not get that. We did not receive that. And all the other wars that came, we got the Iraq War, when it was in Afghanistan. And we know in the military too, it's a lot of sexual misconduct in the military too. It was known for our sisters to go to the military and they would get unalived by their own soldiers. They would get unalived. They would get the R word and then get acid burnt on their crotch to hide the proof. And guess what? The command, the higher authority, the higher ranked officers and whatnot will cover it up. They will cover it up. They will cover up all the sexual misconduct. They will cover up. Absolutely. Put that up with Winfield Scott. Winfield Scott said. He said, we need more people like this brother. Absolutely. Clap it up. We'll keep reading on that article, Kanaya.
Colonel Khan, sir. Says the head of the U.S. Southern Command, who oversees all military activity in the Caribbean and South America, is stepping down after just a year in the post. His retirement was announced by Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth this week on social media. NPR's Quill Lawrence reports. Quill Lawrence Biling, Secretary Hegseth announced that Admiral Alvin Hosley will retire after 37 years in the military and praised what he called the Admiral's unwavering commitment to mission, people, and nation.
Okay, let's stop there. This brother been in the military for 37 years. He was shy of 40 years of military service. He was shy of 40 years of military service. And then thanks to this is how much integrity this brother has. This brother said, I'm not going to shoot down innocent boats of alleged drug runners or drug traffickers.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, this brother had the heart to stand up to the government, to stand up to the Secretary of Defense, to stand up to Trump. And then he said, you know what? I'll tell you better. I'm gonna resign. He resigned from that job, from that duty in the military because his principles mattered more. This is what we need to do. This is what we need to be an example of, man. This is a brother of massive, he had massive fortitude to disobey an order because he knew the order was an unlawful order. He's not going to unalive innocent civilians. He's not going to gun down boats because they're allegedly carrying drugs. Hell, there could be innocent fishing boats just fishing in the water. But it's all about oppression to America. America is all about showing might. And what they're trying to do is make our brothers in South America submit. And guess what? This brother right here, Alvin Hosley, didn't want to be a part of that. And we commend you, brother. You were smart enough to get the hell out of the military.
That's right.
Before it's too late. And not only that, you stood in your principles. You didn't just follow orders, just, you know what I'm saying, like a robot. So Alvin Hosley, you know what I'm saying, he questioned the legality and the justification of attacks against vessels in the Caribbean and in South America. He didn't want to unalive innocents. You understand? Just like America does, though. We can't forget the war of Iraq. We can't forget about that war in Afghanistan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where they was accused of, flying planes into the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers. That's what's called the Twin Towers, right? The World Trade Center, I think. Man, it's been so long ago, man. I damn near forgot. I know it's September 11th because they celebrate that every year. But they flew them planes into the World Trade Center and whatnot. And guess what? America went to war with Afghanistan, with Iraq. They was bombing the hell out of them people. Imagine all those innocent people that didn't have anything to do with it. That didn't have anything to do with it. And this is the same thing America's doing now. Again, unaliving innocent people. You're targeting, if you're trying to target the cartels and drug boats, wouldn't you think you have better, more information?
Right.
Than just to be allegedly shooting down boats with potentially innocent bystanders in there? Think about the families. This is why we need to be in charge under our king. This is why we need to be in charge, because we won't do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? This is why facts are important. Facts are important because this prevent, negligence and brutality. You know what I'm saying? And the family losing their mother or father or children. America don't think about that. This is the place. This is the land of our bondage and our captivity. America don't think about the innocents. Look at us. Look at what America is doing to us. America is using ICE to lock up Hispanic children in dog cages right now. This snatching your kids from their family, from the mother, from the father, and taking them to who knows where. Now that the Epstein files came out, we don't know where the hell he's taking them.
Right.
About over 80,000 of Hispanic children went missing, and they don't know where the hell they went. Disappeared. Go ahead. You got the slot.
I would say I was just like slavery. When the white man would take the children from their mothers and sell them off to different plantations, and ICE is going around snatching up kids and putting them in cages and sending them off to different places where they don't even know where they at.
Right. That's right. I don't know where they at. They could be on the islands. Hell, 80,000. You think you can't hide 80,000 kids? Trust me, the white man perfected it. We didn't even know there was an island until recently. I mean, it was rumors. It was rumors and stuff like that, but we didn't know for facts. We didn't know anything that was going on. But the Lord is shedding light on everything that's going on. Go ahead, Nathar.
Kind of knew for a little while.
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey.
If you could just speak up a little bit.
I kind of knew for a little while because of actors like Jim Carrey.
Right.
And what's his name? That made it popular.
Mel Gibson.
Because of those two actors, they've been talking.
Yeah, that's true. Well, like I said, we just had hints and bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? Not the whole picture, and now we got the whole picture. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. And you know what white women say? This is what white women tell their kids. If you're ever in trouble, run to a black man. White women tell their children that because they know that black men are protectors. They know black men ain't going to let no kids get harmed. No matter if you're white or Chinese or Japanese, you know what I'm saying? That's just us. We're the heroes. We're the Superman. We're the Power Rangers. They like calling us Power Rangers. Hell, we the Power Rangers then. Yeah, I'll take it too, man. Every time I watch Power Rangers, they kicking ass on that mother. They always kicking ass. They always being saving the day. They always being heroes. So I take it. We're Power Rangers. We are Power Rangers. All right. And this brother should be considered a Power Ranger too, man. He should be considered a Power Ranger too, because he excused himself from damn near from murder. From murder. He didn't want to participate in this. So he willing to risk his 37 years and he resigned. That's how we gotta be. Again, clap it up for the brother. That's a perfect example of how you should be. Don't never waver your principles. Don't never waver the truth over anything. Truth is special. And it's special because the Lord picked you. Because the Lord picked you. He chose you to give his laws to. He chose you to give his truth to. And we need to cherish that.
Slocky, sir.
Go ahead.
This brother just showed that he can't be bought, because any type of military contract that he had or any type of pay he was getting, he was willing to throw that all away for integrity, and that's commendable, because too many of us these days can be bought by some entity or company. You know what I mean? He showed that he is still people out there that can't be bought and won't throw their morals away for a paycheck.
Damn right, man. Clap it up. Damn right. Damn right. You see, you had something to say? No. Man, damn right. Man, I just had a tongue tied just now. I was watching this video, right? So it's like a little podcast where these ex-basketball players and whatnot, you know, they just be talking about the game and stuff like that or whatever. So the one dude with the dreads, light-skinned dude with the dreads, was like, man, what you do for $100 million? I'll do that for $100 million. This is $100 million. So the other brother was like, you know what? You done just sold yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? For that $100 million. You know, the most rarest thing is someone to keep their principles. You know what I'm saying? To keep their code. Even if you don't waver for money, you don't waver for anything. That's a strong individual. That's someone that's powerful. You don't let money dictate, you know what I'm saying, how you should be and whatnot. We living in a world where people will be homosexuals to get for money. Imagine that. Being homosexual for money. Once you do that, you're willing to do anything. You damn near willing to do anything for now. Shit, you'll probably unalive your mother and your father. Hell, your brothers for, you know, go ahead.
Like there's one brother I seen on internet, he said that he was doing homosexual acts for money for his kid.
Yeah.
Trying to make an excuse saying he was doing for his kid. Not that. I'm sorry. Man,
I can name 1,000 different things that you can do for money, and it'll be lawful. Go ahead.
Like cans.
Man, that's one. I'd rather go scrapping. I'd rather collect cans. Hell, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather go work at McDonald's. I'd rather work at White Castle. I'd rather work at Clover's. Hell, I'll work in a factory. Go ahead.
I'd rather make balloon art on the streets.
You see rather what do it? Balloon art? The balloon animals and stuff. Hell, yeah. That's legit. It pays. The problem with us is we want fast money. We want the money now. We want to be rich now. But because you want to be rich now, you're willing to exploit yourself for monetary gain. What the scriptures say? The scriptures say? I'm paraphrasing. What benefit if you was to gain the whole world but lose your soul? If I could, let me give 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. First Peter chapter 3, verse 17. No, start at verse 14. 1 Peter 3 and 14. Go ahead, Nathad.
Go. 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are you.
You think that brother Alvin Hosley, you think he ain't happy for what he done? You think he don't sleep in his bed at night and just feel good about himself because he stood on his principles? That's the best feeling on earth. You know what I'm saying? Imagine someone come up, man, look, I got 100,000, man. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to do this and that. I'm good. I don't care if I was broke. I don't care if I was living in a cardboard box. I'm not accepting this 100,000 to do some wickedness, to do some evil. And you stood to your principles, man. First of all, you'll feel better about yourself because you know you didn't compromise yourself. People that compromise themselves, they feel disgusted. Imagine sisters that strip at a strip club. You think they don't feel disgusting at the end of the night? When everybody going home, they counting them dollars in the back. You go home to your kids one night, and you know what you just done that whole night for that money. You to put your behind in a random dude's face. You let him take you to the back in the private room. You was dancing all over in the private room and other questionable things that you was doing for them dollar bills. You think you don't feel dirty at night when you get off? I'm pretty sure you do. You think a drug dealer don't feel dirty about the things that he's doing, destroying people's families, destroying mothers and fathers and cousins and brothers and sisters? You think he feel dirty? Absolutely. He might not feel it then and there, but guess what? He's gonna feel it later on. He ain't gotta feel it now. He ain't gotta feel it a year now or 5 years from now. But he'll feel it. He'll feel it when somebody else is doing the same thing to his family. When someone is giving your little sister crack and making her do all types of questionable things for drugs. And your kids too. You know, look, apple don't fall far from the tree. Why do you think we say things like that? Because it's true. Because it's true. Keep reading.
And be not afraid of their terror.
And do not. Man, that was heavy. Go ahead, read that again. And
be not afraid of their terror.
You think Alvin Hosley was afraid of what was going to happen to him? Hell no. Hell no. He did the smart thing. He said, I resign. And because he resigned, he was probably able to keep whatever pension he had. He's probably keep whatever benefits that he was getting. He wasn't afraid. You can't be afraid to not go against your principles. He wasn't afraid, man. He stood in the face of terror. He stood in the face of the United States government, in front of the Secretary of Defense, his boss. He said, I'm not doing this. I'm not shooting innocent civilians, man. I'm not gunning down boats with innocent people. We don't even know if these are drug trafficking boats. So I'm not doing it. I can respect the brother, man. He got out the military and he upheld his principle. That brother needs a flyer. I can tell he's a stellar individual. All right? Keep reading.
Neither be troubled.
Neither be troubled. This brother is sleeping at night. He don't have no trouble. He's not trouble. He's not waking up in the middle of the night having to watch his shoulder. He's not waking up, you know what I'm saying, thinking about the things that he's done. He's waking up and like, you know what? I stood my ground. I stood on my principles. And like he stood his ground and stood in his principles, us in here, we got to stand on the laws. We got to stand on what we know, the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Them are our principles. Our statutes and our commandments. These are what we hold dear. We can't break them for nobody. We cannot break these for nobody. And guess what? You'll feel good about it. You'll feel good about it. Someone come, man, let's get high, man. One more time, man. You meet a buddy in the street, man. Come on, man. It's on me. Blunt is on me. You like, man, I'm good, man. No, I don't do that no more. I'm cool. You stood in your principles, man. Pat yourself on the back. It's a daily fight. It's a daily fight. Not to go against your principles, not to go against the law, statutes, and commandments. It's a daily fight, and every day that you succeed, you win the battle for that day. Now prepare for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to have his own trouble. All right, give me first. Drop down to verse. What was it? We got 14, 17. 1 Peter 3 and 17. Drop down to that.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 17. For it is better.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
If the will of God be so.
If the will of God be so, go ahead.
That ye suffer for well doing.
That ye what?
Suffer for well doing.
That ye suffer for well doing. It's better to suffer for well doing. Even though this brother, you know what I'm saying, he was shy of 40 years of his career in the military. He said, so what? He's willing to suffer. He's probably well off anyway, but still, he's willing to suffer. Just like all of us in here is willing to suffer for well doing. You think we don't go out there, when we go out there to the streets and have camp, you think we don't suffer? We suffer. You got brothers and sisters coming up there, man, go get a job. Well, first of all, we do have jobs in here. Second of all, being a priest is a full-time job. So we got 2 full-time jobs. Not only do we go out there and work a slave, because we call our jobs slaves, but we also being a priest, you working 24 hours, 24/7. This is another job that we have. So we got 2 jobs. 2 jobs. So yeah, it's better, to suffer for well doing, yeah. Think we don't get called names and stuff when we have in camp? You call Power Rangers? I don't know why they think that's an insult. You were Power Ranger. Okay. Power Rangers are heroes last time I checked.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be calling a Power Ranger. They'd be calling, y'all, man, y'all beat y'all women. What? You can ask all of our women in here, man. They good. They good. Y'all some womanizers. Where? You think we womanizers because we love women? We love our sisters? Hell, if we don't love them, who else is gonna love them? Because they getting treated like crap. Our sisters go dead outside that race. They go date a white man. They end up unalived in a few months. We know because we see it on the news every day. Sisters get with a white man one night, and guess what? She's unalived. Within a year, she's unalived. These other nations don't give a damn about us at all. Keep going.
Oh my God. Then for evil doing.
I'd rather suffer for doing well, for doing good, than for doing evil. I'd rather suffer for that. Let me suffer for doing good than doing evil. Because the Lord punishing you, be doing evil. But guess what? The Lord's going to reward you for doing well, for doing good. All right, let's drop that. Let's drop this story. Let's go to the next story, which is the Wisconsin police officer. Let's go to that.
Con, sir.
All right, if you got that. Oh, you got the video for that, right?
Con.
All right, let's go ahead and get that video.
Steinhoffels is your mattress destination. We have
You might want to turn it up too when you start playing it so they can hear and hear too.
Con.
5 years in federal prison. Jawan Madlock pleaded guilty to corruption last year. Tony Zamani Fleming was in the courtroom where his family watched the judge hand down his sentence.
Family and friends of 30-year-old Jawan Madlock leaving federal court in Milwaukee Tuesday, offering support for a man now on the other side of the law. Madlock was a District 6 Milwaukee officer for 10 years. In a court Tuesday, where no cameras are allowed, he told Judge Brett Lugwood he takes responsibility for the crimes he committed while on duty. His parents told the judge their son made a mistake when he sent texts to a convicted felon associated with a reputed Milwaukee street gang named the Burleigh Zoo family. Prosecutors say he shared the home addresses of rival gang members with Kobe Hanna, knowingly used MPD databases to help Hanna hide stolen cars, and offered him advice on how to dodge police during a chase. Madlock also admitted to giving the felon ammo and offered to sell him guns. Investigators finding a Glock pistol with an extended magazine and switch at Madlock's home. The feds say he betrayed the trust of people he swore to protect, adding, quote, this defendant was a sworn member of MPD whose on-duty crimes put fellow officers and citizens in serious danger. Madlock's parents and a friend pleaded with the judge to show mercy, his father saying he is, quote, capable of change. The feds asked for 13 years in prison, but the judge instead sentenced Madlock to 5 years, one for each felony, saying in part, quote, you'll never be a police officer again. And Jawan Madlock does have 2 weeks to appeal his.
So we got this police officer, right? Mr. Madlock. So he's basically been caught because we know this happened. We know this goes on in the police force. We know there's plenty of corruption, a lot of bribery. Just a lot of different evil things that goes on with the police force. And it just happens that this brother gets caught. He gets caught trying to be like white officers. Guess what? White officers are in a different league than you are. You are going to get caught. You are going to get caught.
Right.
Trying to be a white man on a police force. Come on. You was a Negro. You was a nigga all the way through. So he get caught trying to share his rival gang locations. You know what I'm saying? Provide ammunition, providing weapons. All types of manner of stuff. He probably was getting bribed to. We tell you not to join the police force because the police. You join the police, first of all, you want to oppress your own people. You're going to oppress your people. You want to hate your people. Because guess what? You got to choose. You got to choose between your people or the police force. Well, guess what? More likely, you're going to choose the fraternity order of police. You're going to choose that brotherhood. Instead of having brotherhood amongst your own people, you're going to choose the brotherhood from the fraternal order of police. So guess what? Now you're going to do some time behind bars because of the wickedness you was doing.
Right.
You know, and that's well deserved. That's well deserved. Give me Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. Yeah, Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. This is one of my favorite scriptures. I mean, shit, at the end of the day, I mean, hey, it is what it is. You can't try to be you can't try to be like a white man in the police force. White man, he gonna get away. He gonna get away. But you know what I'm saying? Us being the Israelites, we're gonna get caught every time because that's how the Lord wants it. Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. All right, if you got it, go ahead.
Exodus chapter 23, verse 2.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many, to wrest judgment,
Okay, so what this brother did right here says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil." We know the police force is a gang.
Right.
We know the police force is like a cartel, right? What you're doing is trying to be like every other police officer. First of all, you're trying to oppress your people. First of all, you're dividing us because you're sharing rival gang locations to other gang members. So what that's going to cause? What you think that's going to cause? That's going to cause bloodshed.
Right.
We already have plenty of bloodshed in Milwaukee. We have plenty of black on black crime in Milwaukee. All you're doing is just adding the fuel to the fire. You're adding the fuel to the fire. And what's some of the other things they said? He taking bribes. Well, what else? What else is said?
Salakia, sir. Giving them ammunition.
You're giving felons ammunition. Ammunition and selling guns to felons. And guess what they're going to use the gun? Guess what the gang is going to use the guns for? Anyone want to take a guess? Go ahead, Diana. Huh? Unaliving our people. Yes, they're going to use that to have gang wars and gang shootouts. And guess what? In these gang shootouts, someone innocent always get unalive. Someone that never have anything to do with it always get hit first. You're missing your rivals, but you're hitting all the innocent bystanders. Someone's at the door. Huh? No. They'll know to knock. Whoever's going, they'll knock. Hey, Kanai, you look at the camera, see if anybody's at the door. Slide.
La, sir.
No. All right, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're gonna have gunfights and shootouts. I mean, it's so many instances where we hear in the news, shootout didn't happen, and guess what? A little girl got hit while she's in the bed asleep. Or a little boy get hit, while he's riding his bike. Or a brother get hit just getting off work. Getting home from work, trying to take care of his family, and he get hit with a stray bullet. There's so many instances of this happening because of this evil. This is a plague. This is a plague amongst black people. Black on black crime is absolutely a curse and is absolutely a plague. A plague that we have to fix amongst each other. We have to fix this amongst each other. Guess what? They know one else is going to fix it but us. White people ain't going to do it because they profit from it. They profit from dead bodies of blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. They get rich off it. They can sell your melanin. They can sell your organs. They can sell your eyeballs. They can sell everything on you. It profits for black people to fight each other for America. It profits. But the moment we stop fighting each other and coming together, guess what? America is going to lose a lot of money. A lot of money. This is why the ISU became the Commander in Honda is so important. It's so important because it teaches you to love your neighbor, to love your brother, to love your sister. Don't look at your brother as a thug. Don't look at your brother as as an obstacle. Don't look at him as a what they call rivals, ops. Don't look at him as an op. Look at him as your brother. Look at him as a family. This is what the ISUPK teaches us. This is what Christ was trying to teach us. This is why Christ commanded that you love your brother and you love your neighbor. Give me drop that. Give me Proverbs chapter 11 and 12. Baba Koshad. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 12. If you got
Proverbs chapter 11 verses 12.
Go ahead.
He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor.
He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor. Let me tell you something. There's no benefit of hating someone that look like you. There's no benefit at all to hate your own brother. It's no benefit. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. The only people that benefit is America. The only people that benefit is the white detectives that come out, the white morgue people that come and take your body. You got the detectives out. You got the analyst that comes out. You got, everybody profits from our destruction. And guess what? This brother right here, man, he's void of wisdom. We have everything to gain. Once we start loving each other and stuff like that, once we start coming together, we have everything to gain. Imagine everything that we can possibly gain by loving one another, man. This is why this is a commandment from our King, that we love one another. It's a commandment because we benefit greatly from it. We need to go back to segregation. We need to have that back. Because while we was in segregation and we was forced to be amongst one another, guess what? We prospered. We prospered greatly. We prospered so much that when America was going through the Great Depression, where they couldn't make no money, they was losing money, and they was becoming poor, guess what? We were still successful. We were still rich. We still had an economy. Our economy ain't shut down just because America's economy shut down. Why do you think there's a Chinatown in every city? Why do you think everybody that come over here from across seas, all these heathens, they come in and they form their own city. They form their own neighborhoods because they see the power of being together, of staying together, of shopping with one another, of loving one another. They benefit greatly. Yeah. You got everything to gain and nothing to lose. Keep going.
But a man of understanding holdeth his peace.
Right. Man of understanding holdeth his peace. Drop that. Let's get to Hosea 4:6.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Go ahead.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people. This is the Lord talking. This is Hosea. Of course, you know what I'm saying, talking to the Israelites, you know what I'm saying, for the Lord. Because you know that the priests are always the mouthpiece for the Lord. All right. He said, my people. Read that from the top again. Baba Kuzar.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because we don't bother, researching everything, or we don't bother reading, go find a solution, go find the knowledge. We suffer because of that. You know what the greatest saying that they ever said is, if you want to hide something from a Negro, hide in the book. Because we don't pick up a book and read. All these books have the information that we need, but we don't want to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you got the Christian church. Everybody got a Bible in their house in the cabinet somewhere. It's probably all dusty. They don't never crack it open. But they go to the church to go listen to the preacher preach his sermon and whatnot. Instead of finding out reading it for yourself and asking. What's so funny about the Christian church is the people don't ask the pastor no questions. They don't ask him no questions. And here you can ask all the questions you want. And they're going to get answered. You can ask all the questions in here. We don't run from questions. The moment you start asking the pastor questions, he starts shaking in his boots and probably start trying to turn the congregation against you. They're like, you asking too many questions. Don't you believe God? Come on. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We are destroyed because you don't understand. You don't want to go find your identity. That's the main point. You think we're black, fine, we're black. We're African American, fine, we're African American. We're so delusional to the point where you want to go move to Ghana. You think you're that much, you think Africa is the motherland. You want to go pack your bags up, sell everything you have, and move to Ghana. Thinking that those people are going to embrace you. Those people are looking at you like money. As soon as you hop off the plane, they're going to greet you like, oh, my brother, my sister. And they're going to drain you from everything that you had. It's people that went over there and stuff, and they said they went over there with a lot of money and they became dirt poor. Yeah, they're going to eat you up alive over there. You're a second-class citizen in their country. Why not eat off you and feed off you? They said, if black people want to leave America, come to Ghana. No, the hell I want. I'd rather take my chances. I'll wait until the Lord come get us. I'm not about to move into no African-infested city. You're going to be smelling like boo-boo everywhere or stuff like that. No, I don't want to smell that. At least my people take baths and put on deodorant and put on perfumes and colognes. I don't know what y'all put over there. All right, keep going.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be priest, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
Since we reject the Lord, we don't want to hear the law, such as commandments. We at camp and we're teaching at camp. People walk, black and Hispanic people walk past and cover their ears. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear what the Lord have to say. They're just happy with the little stuff that they have in America. They're happy with that little job that they got. They don't want no better. They love being oppressed. Hell, when we left Egypt or not, people wanted to go back. How the hell you get free from oppression and want to go back into oppression? That is beyond me. It's like picking up, like I said before, it's like picking up your things and selling off your things and moving to Ghana. So you're gonna leave one oppression to go to another oppression? That don't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. And because we rejected the Lord rejected us. This is why it took forever for us to learn the truth. Because we was rejected at a point in time. The Lord didn't think we deserved to get the truth until a certain time. And this time is now. The truth is exploded. The truth is worldwide now. Hell, you got people in Asia right now, black people in Asia like, yeah, I'm a Jew. So yeah, keep going. Any more on that? Go ahead and read.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
Man, that was a curse that happened generations ago. Generations ago. We went through the transatlantic slave trade. The Lord forgot about us. The Lord forgot about us. We sinned and whatnot. The Lord that had Jerusalem sacked by Titus. We fled Jerusalem in 70 AD, fled into the west coast of Africa. Been there for some time. Because it was called the kingdom of Judah. You can look at old maps over there, the Kingdom of Judah. African people rounded us up because they knew exactly who we are. We're not them. White man came over and they sold us to the white man. And guess what? That was the worst. Damn near. Our history, man, that's the worst. How can I say it? Genocide. That's the worst genocide in history. Almost in history. What, 99 African Americans and what, 77 million natives and Hispanics and whatnot going through the transatlantic slave trade? It's crazy. And it's only because of the Lord that we're still here today. It's only because of the Lord. Only. They try to wipe us clean out. They try to wipe us clean out. And that's because we forgot the law. Every time we forget the law, we get punished. We get punished severely. Severely. We was in captivity here in America, under serving a harsh bondage. This is a harsh bondage right here, man. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, it said, people from afar that will show no regards to the young or old. They take them like kids, man. One thing I thought we had in common with everybody in all these heathens is that we don't mess with the kids. But hell, the white man will take it a step further if you let him. Hell, I ain't gonna say that. These other heathens do it too. You got Muslims, you got Arabs and whatnot marrying 9-year-old girls and stuff like that. Diabolical. So let me take that off the table. There's no telling what these other heathens could do. But we live by rules and laws. Keep going. That's it on that? All right, let's drop that. Let's get 1 John chapter 3 and 15. First John 3 and 15. If y'all have any questions online, type it in the chat. We'll get with your questions in a few before we start this next video. Like, I never understood what's the benefit of being a police officer for blacks and Hispanic. I never understood that. So you can just look like a big shot around your own community. You could be the man and stuff in front of other blacks and Hispanics. I never understood that. I think it's more stressful than anything. I talk to brothers and sisters that left the police force. They say it's a headache. They say it's a headache because they gotta always overlook stuff. Like, I talk to them, and my slave all the time. They're always overlooking stuff, They get disrespected. It's like they gotta go against their own and oppress their own. Because guess what? These white officers, they got all the mercy in the world for their own, but when it comes to us, which we're gonna see in this next video, but when it comes to us, guess what? All that goes out the window. All that mercy goes out the window. All that compromise and understanding and de-escalation goes out the window. The first thing they want to do is get ready to unalive us. And we see it on video all the time. I thought police was there for de-escalation purposes. But it seems like when it comes to us, they always escalate the situation. Always escalate the situation. All right, go ahead.
First John chapter 3, verses 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer.
Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. Why? Because you hate someone, because you hate your brother, shit, you can potentially unalive. Unalive them. You can potentially, you know, like I said, unalive them stuff. There's no point that you're willing to go because you hate this person. We see it in the world now. Black on black crime, because his brothers hating other brothers. Guess what? You willing to go lie in wait, hide in the bushes, wait till he come out with his family, and then just shoot him. Or, you know, all manner of things. I mean, we see it in the community. It's calling him a murder because remember Cain and Abel? Let's use that as the perfect example. Because Abel's gift was better than his, he started hating his brother, and guess what? Guess what he did to his brother? He unalived him. When you hate someone, then you're willing to unalive them. Keep going.
And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him.
Yeah. There's no eternal life for murderers. And let's look up the word. Let's look up the word. Let's see what the word murder means. Just look it up and see what it means. Okay, this is what the word murder means. Murder is the unlawful and intentional killing of a human being with malice aforethought. What they call it in the courts, they call it what? First degree murder? First degree means you thought it, you premeditated it, you thought about it. So imagine here, whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer because you hate him, and then now all the steps is going to go in. Now you're going to think about killing him. And all it takes is a thought. That's what demons do. Demons come and put thoughts in your heads, and you act in those thoughts. You got a demon in your head saying, man, I hate this dude right here, man. He getting all the money. He got all the cars. He got everything that you want. I need to do something. That's how it be. All it begins is just a thought. And that's it. And the demon is successful. Once he convinced you to start hating your brother, man, the demon won. The demon absolutely won. All right, the unlawful and unintentional killing of a human being with malice aforethought, meaning you thought about it. You premeditated it. Yeah. All right, keep going. No, that's it on that. You read it. It says, and ye know that no murderer have eternal life abiding in him. The kingdom of heaven, what is the kingdom of heaven? The kingdom of heaven is going to be rulership on the face of this earth. Why would the Lord give you rulership? Why would he give you a big reward for that? The kingdom of heaven is about brothers and sisters loving one another. Not about brothers and sisters going against one another.
Right.
That's what this school is about. It's about teaching brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, not to go against one another. How to love one another. And let's just say it is a problem. Well, we got protocols in place in case there's a problem. Our King Christ put protocols down because he knew blacks and Hispanic people were headstrong. We have issues all the time. All right, let's drop that. Give me 1 John chapter 2 and 11. All right, y'all, bear with me, y'all. We almost finished. Bear with me. We got this last video to do, and then I'm taking some questions, comments, and concerns. All right, whoever got to read. 1 John chapter 2, verse 11.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness.
He that hateth his brother is in darkness. That's self-explanatory, correct? I get that, right? Keep going.
And walketh in darkness.
And walketh in darkness. Keep going, because that's an evil thing. Evil thing to hate your brother, man. First of all, we're supposed to be having each other's back to back. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're Chris Tucker and I'm Jackie Chan. Well, I don't want to be Jackie Chan. Yeah, I used the wrong analogy in that one. Shit, I was about to say, I'm the dude. I'm Wesley. Go ahead. Leroy. And who?
Blade.
And Blade. You said Leroy and Blade. Oh man, we talking about Blade, the movie Blade. Leroy. Who the hell is Leroy? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Last Dragon.
Oh, the Last Dragon. Okay. Bruce Leroy. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, who the hell is Leroy? Yeah, man. I was about to say, I Wesley Snipes on New Jack City and his brother. I'm like, nah, because he hated his brother in the end anyway. Well, you know, that's crazy. That's not a lot of good movies. There's not no movies that's really depicting like black brotherhood, blacks and Hispanic brotherhood like that. There's none. It's always movies that's always putting us against one another.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Bad Boy.
There you go. Bad Boys. Yes. And on top of that, they damn near hated each other in that movie. You know, they talking mess to one another. I mean, you know, ain't no with little shit talking, but it was to the point where this shit was, you know. Go ahead. Yeah.
Four Brothers.
I don't know, man. It was two white boys in there, man. A white boy ain't my brother.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, Tyrese and Andre. 3,000. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one too. But yeah, he that hated his brother is in darkness. Absolutely in darkness. And walking in darkness. What it means when you walk in darkness, that means you can't see. You can't see where you're going. You're lost. You're absolutely lost. Imagine if it's pitch black in this room and you try to navigate through this school. I mean, I might be able to do it because I might know it by heart, but imagine someone that never been to the school and all the lights, it was pitch black. And they trying to navigate through the room. It'll be hard for them because they can't see. There ain't no light. This is the same thing. Keep going.
Khan. And knoweth not whither he goeth.
He don't know where he's going. He's lost, period. Keep going.
Because that darkness hath blinded his eyes.
He's blind because of the darkness. That darkness is because he hates his brother. Because he's in darkness, all the thoughts that he can have, evil thoughts that he can do to his brother. Drop that. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to go to this last video. We're going to go to this last video with the brother. His brother was getting arrested, right? And I just want to give y'all some pointers about how to handle situations like this. You know, we all experienced it. I mean, we all experienced one point in time where we run into the police and police are all aggressive and stuff like that. First of all, the police don't even follow their own rules. It's supposed to be a way to do things. It's supposed to be protocols and a lot of de-escalation steps before you drag someone out of the car.
Right.
Damn near unjustly. We know when it comes, like I said before, when it comes to their own people, they got all the patience in the world. They get cussed out. Damn near a gun pulled on them. When it comes to our people, you know, even if you was in the right, they're gonna drag you out the car. humiliate you. That's the worst feeling on earth. When you get pulled out the car, you on the side of the highway, you get pulled out the car, you in the back of the squad car, you're in the back of your car with cuffs on and stuff like that. That's the most embarrassing thing that can happen to you. One of the most embarrassing things. It's embarrassing. It's emasculating. You know what I'm saying? I pray I can help you brothers navigate and sisters help navigate situations like this. All right, let's go ahead and play that video if you could, Baba Kushah.
Carl McCon, sir.
Go ahead.
Turn your phone.
It is on. Yo.
No, dude, you came up here and asked her about her fucking thing on her windshield, bro.
What the fuck? Who did that? Yo.
Whoa. I got a whole baby here, bro. I have a whole fucking baby here, bro.
Oh my God, yo.
Turn your phone.
It is on. Yo. I'm pressing harassment charges on you guys too. Stop! Oh my God, yo. Yo, get the fuck out!
Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. I can't fucking see.
I'm pressing fucking charges, yo.
You got me fucking leaking, bro? In front of my baby, yo. Bro. About a child support board?
Y'all got me fucked up. A child
support? No, dude. You see my face?
Oh
no, imagine if you was a real human. I don't struggle with y'all, yo.
No, pause it real fast.
No, I don't do that shit, though. I don't do that.
That's your first mistake. Your first mistake is thinking that white people are human beings. They're not. They're animals. Go ahead. Talk a little louder.
They're the most subtle beasts in the field.
They're the most subtle beasts of the field. Absolutely. Once you stop looking at white people as human beings and start looking at them as animals, then everything makes sense. You would notice if you understood the Bible. But because you're not in these classes, you don't understand the Bible, then it's going to be hard for you to navigate out there. The first thing is thinking that white people are human beings. They're not. Their actions should have told you this. Their actions should have told you this. During the transatlantic slave trade, all the heinous crimes and the heinous things that was doing to our people, the Trail of Tears, what else? You got the bombing in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. They dropped nukes on them. Going into the war in Iraq, Afghanistan, going to other countries, going to other people's countries and oppressing them, putting military bases all on the earth in different countries.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
If I could. So to add on a little bit what you were saying, Cuba is totally out of power right now. And the food is rotting, power is out, water pumps are shut down, and Russia tried to help them, but the US Navy blocked it.
Yep. Our brothers out there in Cuba whatnot, their power's out. And because their power out, they're not able to refrigerate food. And their food stocks is running low. Their food stocks is running absolutely low. And they're trying to get medical aid, medical help, food help, supplies drop. But guess what? America is having a blockade around them. They can't get to the ports to deliver goods. That's because America knows exactly what they're doing. They're trying to starve Cuba out.
Right.
who knows? Cuba could probably sit on a gold mine, full of natural resources that America wants to plunder. America, when has anything good has come from America being involved in anything? But yeah, what you said was absolutely right. Let's go ahead and continue the video.
And you know it. Everybody knows that. I don't struggle with y'all.
I'm so done
No,
with
I
you,
did not.
bitch ass
It's
cops.
a baby in the
yo.
car.
I'm
dickhead.
done with you, bitch ass cops.
Then what are y'all just shoot somebody for nothing?
Yep.
Ah.
And I'm going to that fucking lawyer too. And he in Erie. Y'all playing with the wrong fucking one. Wrong fucking one. Wrong fucking bitch. At this point.
You got my ID. Y'all got my ID still. They didn't give me. Can I get that?
And mine. Whenever y'all done. Oh my God, yo.
All right, let me give y'all some few pointers. That was a graphic video for PG-13, mature, infant mature. Let me give y'all some pointers. First of all, like I said before, stop looking at white people as human beings because they're not humans. They're animals. And animals are going to do what animals are going to do. All right, I got search for IQ. He said, can I ask a law question? Yeah, go ahead. Ask a law question. I'm just typing in the chat. I'm able to see it. And then we'll get to it. All right. Stop looking at them as human beings, look at them as animals. That makes life so much easier. Let's get 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. First Peter chapter 5, verse 8. All right, so search for IQ. He said, are 911 operators legally allowed to cover up or deny access to proof? They have saved on servers or server of calls they said they did not believe to be true that were mishandled that result in death. So if I were you, I would just ask a lawyer. You should get little law advice from a lawyer on that note. I believe that you can use the 911 operators calls as evidence, but you might need a lawyer to help subpoena those records for court. Actually, I'm not a lawyer. Well, in this sense, I'm not a lawyer. All right, but yeah. So I would talk to a lawyer. They can't hide any proof. Once you subpoena those call, then it gotta subpoena. It gotta go in front of the court, and then you gotta hear it. They can't hide it. You can't deny it. Now, if you just ask them for them, like you just calling them, like, can I get the records or can I get the last call out? They're not gonna give it to you. Like I said, you're gonna have to do it in court. Have a lawyer subpoena. All right, so Matthew 5 and 8. Go ahead. First Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
Okay, go ahead.
Be sober. Be vigilant.
Be sober and be vigilant. That's self-explanatory, correct?
That's
self-explanatory. What does it mean to be sober? Go ahead, Diana.
Be clear-minded.
Absolutely. Be clear-minded. You want to be in the best thinking. You want to be in the best healthy, situation where you're able to think real clearly. You don't want nothing like people that smoke weed and stuff like that. They're not thinking clearly. First of all, you can't think clearly anyway because you're smoking weed.
Right.
First of all, smoking anything can cause cancer.
Right.
And you know it's bad for you because you cough. You think you getting high and you coughing. You think you're getting higher and stuff. No, you're coughing because your body is rejecting what you just put into it. It's like when you eat food and it goes down the wrong windpipe, and what you do, you immediately start coughing it up because your body is expelling whatever got inside its lungs that's not supposed to be in there.
Right.
So the moment you put smoke in your lungs and you start coughing, your body is trying to expel the smoke out of your lungs because smoke don't go in your lungs. Oxygen do. So clearly you can't think on a level like that anyway. It's going to be rough for you, especially if you're a kind of a police, a kind of animals that's just going to eat you up. All right. Be sober. Be vigilant. What does it mean to be vigilant? Go ahead, Diana, again. Go ahead. You're on it. Let's just look up the word vigilant. Well, yeah, you right on that one. You're right on that one. But let's just go a little bit deeper. Go ahead.
Aware, like what's going on around you.
Yeah, absolutely. So to be more vigilant, you got to be more watchful, alert, attentive, to be able to detect danger, risk. You know what I'm saying? So, well, yeah, what you just said. You got to be vigilant. You got to watch out for yourself. Because guess what? White people, especially the police, they're always trying to set traps. You know how you're driving, you know, it might be one day you're driving down the road, and you're like, man, I'm just pick up a little speed. And all of a sudden you see lights going off behind you. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, they were sitting in the cut. You didn't see them, but they see you flying down the street and they pulled you over. Boom. You want to just be vigilant. You want to just watch out for danger. You want to be careful. All right, keep going.
Come, sir. Because your adversary, the devil.
The what?
The devil.
The deceiver. That's what devil means. Liar, deceiver. And we know that they lied about Jesus Christ being white when he's really black. We lied about the judges of the earth being white when they're really black. They lied about everything. Hell, they lied about shit. A lot of other stuff. Keep going.
Come. As a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
This is comparing your adversary, which we talk about the white man. It says that they are roaring. They are a roaring lion, walketh about. You know, a lion shows their dominance, right? They roar. When there's another lion, they roar. This is my territory. They roar to show dominance. This is why it's comparing your adversary to a lion. Ferocious. We know them as the king of the jungle. You see a lion, you better run. This is what it's saying. You see police, you see white people, you better run. Hell, even white babies, you better run. Because the scriptures say that they're born from the womb all twisted, going off. All right, keep going. Oh, no, it's like it says, seeking whom he may devour. This is why you got to be alert. This is why you got to be vigilant. This is why you got to be sober, clear-minded, so you can think on a whim like that. You can't think on a whim when you're high as hell. That's the funniest thing, man. Have you ever seen someone that was super duper high, but they try to act normal? They just make themselves a target. Make themselves a target. Yeah, so you got to be careful. White people are like a lion right now, especially in the times we living in. The pressure's they're gonna put more pressure on us. This is why we got to prepare. This is why we're having these classes. So you can learn how to avoid this. So you gotta, when you get pulled over, you gotta be alert. You gotta be clear-minded, sober-minded. You gotta be able to think on a whim. You can't give these bastards any excuse. All right, keep going. Oh, that's it on that. Go to Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. Psalms 10 and 8. After that, I got one more scripture, and I guess we'll wrap it up if we don't have no questions in the class or online. Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. Go ahead, whoever got it.
Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
He sitteth what?
In the lurking places of the villages.
White people sit in the what's it in the lurking places? What it means to lurk? What does it mean to lurk? L-U-R-K, lurk. What does it mean? Go ahead, on the thought. Yeah, that's what it is, like lurk. Like you creeping. Let's look it up online. I'm about to look up on the phone right now. So lurking means to wait, hide, or move about secretly, often with harmful intent or to escape notice. But basically what you just said. This is what white people do around your neighborhoods. They go park up somewhere, just watch and see who they can catch off guard. Who they can catch, in the act of speeding or anything. Because white people will stop you. If you just look like you're doing something, they'll stop you. They're gonna tell you, yeah, you got a broken tail light. But they're gonna also say, no, you can't get out the car to go check the broken tail light. You gotta wait till you drive off. Go down the street, then you can check. Because I'll be in the opposite direction by then. Yeah. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, which is a modern day like city. Keep going.
In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent.
In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. When no one's watching. In the places, secret places. Keep going.
His eyes are purely set against the poor.
Yeah. His eyes are set against the poor. Set against the poor. You know what white people hate more than a black person? A black poor person. Like remember Margaret Sanger? Margaret Sanger said that, with the eugenics program, that she believed that all black people are supposed to be exterminated. They feel like that we're just a waste of space, a waste of resources on. Yeah, Margaret Sanger. All right, drop that. Let's get Matthew chapter 5, verse 25. Matthew 5, verse 25. So we know there's murder in his eyes. You got to be careful when you get pulled over or not. You got to be careful. You got to be vigilant. You got to be sober. You got to watch your surroundings when you're driving. Make sure you just look, be safe, do the speed limit, wear your seatbelt. You want to do everything that you could possibly do to make sure you're in the right. If you're following the law, most of the time they're not going to mess with you. But if you're not following the law, then guess what? They're going to have a reason to pull you over. They're going to have a reason. They're going to see you black, you in the hood. Let's pull you out of here. I'm going to search your car. All of it's going to be unlawfully. They're going to search your vehicle unlawfully. They're going to detain you unlawfully. So on and so forth. Keep going. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5, verses 25.
Go ahead.
Agree with thine adversary quickly. While thou art in the way with him.
This is why the brother got pulled out. This is why all that happened and went on. Like, I feel for the brother, absolutely. I had my run-ins with the police before, when I was in, before I came into the truth, I ended up getting my face slammed on the concrete, body slam, for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, I had my little run-ins. Go ahead. Yeah, you gotta talk louder a little bit.
I remember I was like 19.
Yeah.
I had ran from the police.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Mom and I was getting out of the car. I ran across the field. And I seen him, I just stopped. Then the dude tried to slam me. I slammed him.
Damn. They definitely got beat up after that, huh? Well, let's cop it up for another thought. Well, slamming the body, slamming that police officer. And they ain't get his ass up after that either.
I'll never forget. It happened on February 5th, 2000.
He remembered the date, time. He remembered the seconds, the minutes.
I did get locked up.
I know you did. I know you did. You don't slam nobody. You don't body slam no officer and just get away with it. At least they ain't whoop you though. They ain't beat your ass before they put you in the cell.
They wanted to.
Oh, see, yeah. I'm surprised they ain't do it on the way. He parked up somewhere. Come on, get your ass up the car. All right, keep going. Okay, it says agree without advocacy quickly. Meaning that, he told you to get out. Yes, sir. All right. You step out the car. A lot of times when we get pulled over, us being as black people or Hispanics, we want to be like, well, what you pull me over for? Man, I ain't even do nothing, man. Y'all just harass me. It's because I'm black. I mean, you ain't even got to act like that. You don't have to even act like that at all. Just be calm. Be composed. Don't act like no barbarian because they're going to treat you like one. The moment you start raising your voice and start acting irate, guess what? You gave them a reason to drag you out the car. First thing officers like to say is, I feel unsafe. I feel unsafe, man. He was raising his voice. I didn't know what was going to. I had to secure him and make sure he had no weapon. Just make some shit up. That's what they're going to do. Knowing damn well you carry the gun, you got the body armor, you got the pepper spray, you got the taser, you got all the tools in your belt to use to subdue me. And most of the times, I just got my hands. All right, it says agree without adversary quickly. That's what the brother should have did. He should have just got out the car, shut his mouth, and just handled the situation like a man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do all that yelling and stuff. That just makes you look more feminine. And guess what? This beast that we call a lion that's roaring, seeking whom he may devour, you just his next meal now. Got to be smart. Just watch what you say. Hell, if you're able to record yourself on video, get everything on video, at least kind of record words and stuff so you can, voice record. But yeah, man, there's ways to do this. It's ways to do this and get your point across without them trying to feel like, you're yelling at them and you're trying to emasculate them so they feel like they got to emasculate you. And snatch you about the car in front of your wife and kids. And body slam you facing the concrete and have you leaking on the ground in front of your wife and kids. Keep going.
Least at any time, the adversary deliver thee to the judge.
Unless he take you to jail. Don't let it be on the weekend because you ain't getting on it until Monday. You have to spend 2 days in there. You're going to get locked up Friday. You got to stay in there Saturday, Sunday, and trust me, jail, that shit cold. Jail is purposely cold. It's psychological. You're going to lay on that stone, that slab. You ain't going to have no rest. You're going to be shivering all day, all night. They're going to bring you some nasty food. They're going to give you some little watery Kool-Aid looking drink, like Gatorade looking drink. You don't know if they pissed in the cup or you don't know nothing. It's easier just to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Just do what they say. You got the car. Ain't no time to be a lawyer. Get out the car, man. You're violating my rights. You do what? Man, look, they ain't trying to hear that shit. They're gonna snatch you out the car. Yeah, I'm gonna violate them again. All right. Let's read that. Finish that off.
Okay. And the judge delivered me to the officer.
Right.
And thou be cast into prison.
Yep, we're gonna do some time. We're gonna do some time. You're gonna go to jail, then go see the judge. The judge's gonna throw you in prison. And guess what? You're gonna lose everything. Imagine you got your crib, got your cars, got your car or whatnot. Yeah, you're on the right track. You know what I'm saying? The moment you go to jail, man, you missed a few days, you're gonna get fired. No call, no show. Your job don't care if you're in jail or not. Guess what? Your bills are behind because you gotta find another job. It's gonna be about 2 months behind because you gotta look for your job. And then once you get the job, you gotta wait like 2 or 3 weeks for that first paycheck to catch up on everything. You might need about 2 or 3 paychecks just to catch up fully. You damn near might have lost everything by now. All right, with that being said, just, be vigilant, be sober, agree with thy adversary, and just know who you're dealing with. You're not dealing with a human being. You're dealing with a monster. You're dealing with an animal. All right. Do we have any more questions online? And I'm gonna open up for a minute. Any questions of class? I'm gonna open up for a minute before we wrap this up. I wish we had that Wheel of Fortune music. Do, 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 do. That's who? Jeopardy. Damn. I've got my whole game show mixed up.
Swap at the press. Start April 20th, 2026. The U.S. Congress opened the door wider than ever, raising the maximum enlisted age from 34 to 42. I'm not on that shit.
Man, hey, we all gonna be in jail, raising up the prisons. Cause I ain't about to go fight and lose my life over for no conflict. Hey. All right, y'all. With that being said, I pass the class to Precinct Officer Kananya. Oh, you can
It's the ISPPK security announcements. We are the ISPPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocations, which is the Lord's 57th annual Passover.
That's right.
It's next weekend, man. So
April 4th.
I hope y'all got y'all travel arrangements right. Hotels. No.
April 4th, sundown.
That's right. Check the bulletin board in the hallway with other upcoming holy convocations. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. There's boots, shirts, pants, headband, and or scarf. With that, then of Israel, Amadia. Give a courtesy salute to the teacher. And the Israel, Mahdi Shabbat, Mahdi, Rock, Yahaba Shimya Shabrakatah,
Yahaba Shimya Shabrakatah,
Yadmatah, Sar, which means turn, Akwaf, Amadia means to stand. And give a courtesy salute to the sisters in the class and who may be watching online. Men of Israel, Mahdi Shabbat, Mahdi, Barak, Yahweh Shamar al-Thun Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yahweh Shamar al-Thun Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yazmata, class dismissed.
Passover feeding times.
Ooh, 27 Club.
All right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Florida Lee on my top, this a Saints hat. This the third can't be been in, he a J-Cat. Nigga tryna steal the sauce, yeah, I hate that. But I ain't make the rules, I can't change that. New bottle, new wine, yeah, I can't crack. Look, flag on the play, they grabbing face masks. Niggas always saving hoes where your cape at. The only killer that you know without no face tag. Hell yeah, my bitch bad, Proverbs 31, yeah. This is not a drill, I be 30'd up, yeah. He about to crack the sky, you better hurry up. It's all bad when you see us hang that jersey up. It's mad brick, I got the blick with my cover on. He a fed, he a op, got his cover blown. Look, I'm really outside without no scully on. It's 1 West, bitch, I'm on with my brothers on. He got ranked, then he left, he broke another oath. I got the plate, we about to take another zone. They was sleeping on the team, now they comatose. Left his brother out to dry, I guess he wanna fold. Put the oil on his head, that's another soul. I try to tell him we a pro, don't do this shit at home. She unhappy, left her man, she a 304. He try to justify that shit, he broke the penal code. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hellstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Upk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Gotta watch these niggas, they be cointel. LeBron ain't never killed nobody, but I know he will. It's on me everywhere I go, yeah, that's the holy seal. My niggas itching when it's up, you better not touch a chair. Ooh, I'm with the extra, that's off the back. He ain't